Lighthouses are very dangerous. Avoid them at all costs. If you work in a lighthouse, consider a new career in insurance sales or veterinary care. Number 22. There is simply no reason to listen to music that causes suicidal tendencies, or to watch films that have strange or disastrous consequences. Number 24. If you like to plan ahead and have some money, buy your auntie and uncle a house in Bel Air. Nothing can harm you there, no matter how scared your mother is. Secret, secluded, untouched places in old buildings are left untouched for a reason. Pioneers never say die, but in fact they do have an unusually high mortality rate. Before you start to go swimming in the ice-cold waters of a murky lake at the center of the dark forest at midnight, ask yourself, do you really want to travel to an ancient city? If the answer is no, then stay at your home instead, and watch whatever quality program is available on Cinemax, which means boobs. On your 33rd birthday, try celebrating in a well-lit house with the company of others. Number 28. Refrain from using the one true name for anything. This is probably the reason people gave it a nick. Number 29. Watching TV static for long periods of time may be hazardous to your health. Try satellite TV or Freeview to combat this problem. Netflix and internet streaming is also effective. Number 30. Get a cat. Those furry little hairballs seem to perceive unnatural phenomena better than us. And if desperate, simply throw it at whatever is about to get you. Number 31. Safety in numbers. If you are getting too freaked out, grab a few friends and any firearms and avoid the area in question. Cemeteries are bad places, especially in foggy conditions and on Halloween. Number 33. Try not to blink, ever. If you do so, only do so briefly. If something has moved from its original position, in the time it has taken you to blink, it is recommended that you do not blink again until you have dealt with said object. Fire is presumably the best method. Number 34. If you ever find an unmarked tape which contains the file extension .avi, it is recommended that you do not watch this, even if it is your favorite kids show. Now the file extension .mts is a different matter altogether. Number 35. If you hear chanting, run until you are out of earshot. Number 36. If you are too old to play with dolls, you do not need to be anywhere near one of those creepy little fuckers. Number 37. Legends can offer valuable insight of where to not go camping with friends. Number 38. When babysitting, ascertain the family's tastes and preferences to avoid being killed by poorly selected statues. Number 39. Even if you are certain that running will not save you, it is always best to try. Number 40. If you're going to buy a used game, whether it's at a GameStop or a garage sale, never ever buy one with a weird looking cartridge. This includes strange colours and ripped off labels with titles written in marker. The latter tends to happen more often than not. For the daring, don't buy said video game to become famous. Your chances of becoming an internet celebrity because of it can only work if you know how to program. You should also be highly suspicious of games priced too cheaply in bootlegs. Number 41. If you decide to buy the used game anyway, rip the son of a bitch apart out of your console the moment it starts acting funny and take a hammer to it. Number 42. If you ever see a strangely new-looking doorway with a strange face on it, on a building you swore you didn't see at first, and the building happens to be an old chateau, don't fucking open it. Number 43. It is probably best to refrain from looking up on Google the phrase "huskies with grins." You'll just end up having to spread the word. Number 44. Never allow someone to take a picture of you with an outdated camera. If it's too late, your only bet is to gamble with death. Or just trap him in a photo, that works too. Number 45. Do not play with dolls if they come to you with a needle or a defect, especially a defect. Number 46. Burn Ouija boards, but be sure to have one of those car fresheners handy. The real reason why spirits get pissed off is because of that foul aroma that produces when burnt. Number 47. Never confront animated puppets physically. Subdue them with spells or they'll come back with minions or a real physical body. Number 48. If you find yourself unable to escape, dancing may ward off the entity. Doing the hokey pokey is also known to ward off curious monsters, but you might have to do the moonwalk to deal with zombies. Number 49. If you are checking your computer for viruses, and you do go too deep into System 32, refrain from clicking on .avi files. If you do not heed this warning, creepy videos on you, dude. Number 50. If you see old tapes containing the words happy or Abby, pretend you never saw them. Just go on with your life. It'll end up invoking some whacked out, coked up director of an old children's show, and you'll wind up having to pull some thanks for the ride shit to kill him.